India's Education Minister resigns. CJP withdraw protest. President polls in September. Top body to fix BNP candidate. Government prioritizing semiconductor sector. Prime Minister. And many cashing in July movement through distortion. Well, good evening, viewers. Those were the headlines. I'm Salehin Kadir, and you're watching English Bulletin. Follow on. India's Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has resigned amid unprecedented nationwide protests. He sent his resignation to Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday. CJP withdrew the movement soon after his resignation and assurance from the central government to meet their other demands. After a month-long massive student agitation in Delhi, seeking his resignation over exam irregularities and NEET paper leaks, Pradhan resigned. He announced this on X handle just hours before the third round of talks between Cockroach Janata Party and the central government. The talks between CJP and the central government deadlocked over the demand for Pradhan's resignation. CJP made it clear that there can be no discussions if government refuses to sack Dharmendra Pradhan. Earlier, India government replaced Higher Education Secretary Vinit Joshi with Nareshpal Gangwar, and NTA terminated services of 47 officials. The 23rd President of the country will be elected in the September session of the National Parliament. Law Minister Mohammad Asaduzzaman made the remark after a seminar on human rights and justice to victims in capital Sirdap Auditorium on Saturday. The Law Minister said, as per Constitution, the government has 90 days, so there is no need for calling special session of the Parliament for electing President. He also said draft of Human Rights and Enforced Disappearance Prevention Act will be approved in the next Cabinet meeting. Meanwhile, Chief Prosecutor of International Crimes Tribunal, Muhammad Aminul Islam, said trial of Shapla Chottor mayhem will begin from Monday. Nomination of President candidate will be finalized at the Standing Committee meeting of the party. BNP Secretary General and Minister for Local Government and Rural Development, Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, made the remark in his address to annual planning conference at Bogora Rural Development Academy on Saturday afternoon. The LGRD minister told the RD officials and researchers that more money will be allocated for research works. He called upon the researchers to reach the invented technology to the doorsteps of farmers. The government is considering semiconductor sector as national priority sector. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman made the remark in his address to National Semiconductor Symposium and Burr Summit 2026 at Bangladesh Novo Theatre in the capital on Saturday. The Prime Minister also called upon all to make contribution from their respective positions so that government can achieve this goal. Government will withdraw all sorts of tax on semiconductor sector and give best possible incentive in this sector, the Prime Minister added. The two-day summit is taking place to turn Bangladesh into a global hub of semiconductor and deep tech invention. Movement of 11-party alliance will continue till elimination of graft, fascism and extortionists from the country. Leader of the opposition and Amir of Jamaat-e-Islami, Dr. Shafiqur Rahman, made remark in his address to a rally of 11-party alliance at Alia Madrasa ground in Sylhet on Saturday afternoon. Addressing the same event, opposition chief whip Nahid Islam said government is walking on the opposite direction and neglecting people's mandate. The rally is part of 11 parties' countrywide program on realizing the demand of implementation of referendum mandate, constitution reforms and trial of former Awami League government's ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her associates. The government is pledged bound to implement the aspirations of July. However, a little bit of patience is needed for that. Prime Minister's Defence Advisor, Brigadier General Dr. AKM Shamsul Islam, made the remark at an event titled Fere Dekha July, organized by Retired Armed Officers Welfare Association on Saturday. Prime Minister's Defence Advisor said distortion of history of Bangladesh had taken place and it is still continuing. Many people are using July movement by distorting its history. July warriors and family members of July martyrs attended the event. In his address, Chairman of Rawa Club highlighted contribution of Rawa in historic July mass uprising. Viewers, we now follow up with a short break and we will be back soon with Trump indecisive over fresh strikes in Iran. And Bangladeshi boxer Rakib in last 16 of Commonwealth Games. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. To follow on, artificial intelligence has already turned into an important part of information, communication and digital platform of the country. Understanding it properly and using it responsibly in the long run is a major challenge now. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Zahiruddin Chopin made the remark at an award-giving ceremony in the capital's Pan-Pacific Shanagra Hotel on Saturday. He said human race had contributed to both development and erosion of civilization for a long time. From now on, human is not alone on this track. Artificial intelligence is also playing an important role in it. Viewers, we now begin with news around the world. Well, Washington is in talks with Iran and has not yet decided whether to launch major new strikes. President Donald Trump said with a stern warning, U.S. military is locked and loaded to escalate the campaign. During a speech at the annual Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, Trump said U.S. could continue attacking Iran piece by piece or intensify the campaign in a more rapid fashion. He, however, described a negotiated agreement as a smarter option. Trump said Iran has appeared increasingly serious about reaching a deal. If any agreement met, it must ensure that Tehran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said negotiations under threat do not add up. Iran does not fear threats and will not succumb to U.S. pressures, threats or coercion. A suicide car bomb attack at a security checkpoint in Khbor Pakhtunkhwa of northwestern Pakistan left 27 people dead. The deceased include 12 soldiers, 2 police officers and a forestry official along with 12 attackers. The overnight attack was near the Afghan border in the restive and remote northwest, which has long hosted armed groups that carry out attacks. Pakistan Taliban armed group TTP, which has been fighting against the regime since 2007, said that 4 suicide bombers carried out the assault. The attackers first attempted to breach the security checkpoint located in the Tang district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Subsequently, a vehicle packed with explosives rammed into the perimeter wall of the checkpoint. Well, viewers, before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. India's Education Minister resigns. CJP withdrew protest. President polls in September, top body to fix BNP candidate. Government prioritizing semiconductor sector, Prime Minister. Many cashing in July movement through distortion. Trump indecisive over fresh strikes in Iran. And Bangladeshi boxer Raqib in last 16 of Commonwealth Games. Well, that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.